Number 1. Space is completely silent. There is no atmosphere, which means that sound has no way to travel and be heard. Astronauts, however, use radios since radio waves can still be sent and received. Number 2. The hottest planet in our solar system is 450 degrees Celsius, which is 842 degrees Fahrenheit. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. Venus is not the closest to our sun, though. Mercury is. But because Mercury has no atmosphere to regulate temperature, it has a very large temperature fluctuation. Number 3. There may be life on Mars. Mars is one of the most likely planets, apart from Earth, to be hospitable to life in our solar system. In 1986, NASA found what they thought may be fossils of microscopic living things in a rock recovered from Mars. Number 4. Nobody knows how many stars are in space. Right now, scientists and astronomers use the number of stars only within our galaxy, the Milky Way, to estimate. That number is between 200 and 400 billion stars, and there are estimated to be billions of galaxies, so the stars in space really are uncountable. Number 5. Halleys comet won't orbit past Earth again until 2061. Discovered in 1705 by Edmund Halley, the famous comet was last seen in 1986, and it is only seen once every 75 to 76 years. Number 6. A full NASA spacesuit cost $12 million. While the entire suit cost a cool $12 million, 70% of that cost is for the backpack and control modules alone. Talk about name brand. Number 7. Neutron stars can spin 600 times per second. Neutron stars are the densest and teeniest stars in the known universe, and although they only have a radius of about 10 kilometers or 6 miles, they may have a mass of a few times that of the Sun. They can rotate at up to 60 times per second after they are born from a core collapse supernova star explosion, and have been known to spin as fast as 600 to 712 times per second because of their physics. Number 8. There may be a planet made out of diamonds. Research by Yale University scientists suggests that a rocky planet called 55 Cancri E, which has a radius twice Earth's and a mass 8 times greater, may have a surface made up of graphite and diamonds. It's 40 light years away, but visible to the naked eye, in the constellation of Cancer. Number 9. The footprints on the moon will be there for 100 million years. The moon has no atmosphere, which means there is no wind to erode the surface and no water to wash the prints away. Number 10. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year. Venus has a slow axis rotation, which takes 243 Earth days to complete its day. Number 11. In 3.75 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will collide. The Andromeda galaxy is approaching the Milky Way, where our solar system is, at a rate at around 68 miles per second, and eventually the two will collide to form a giant elliptical galaxy. Number 12. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will permanently bond. This is known as cold welding, and it happens because the atoms of two pieces of metal have no way of knowing they are separate. This doesn't happen on Earth because of the air and water found between the pieces. Number 13. There is floating water in space. Astronomers have found a massive water vapor cloud which holds 140 trillion times the mass of water in the Earth's oceans, somewhere around 10 billion light years away, making it the largest discovery of water ever found. Number 14. The largest known asteroid is 600 miles wide. Discovered by an Italian astronomer, Giuseppe Piazzi, in 1801, the dwarf planet Ceres was the first and largest object to be considered an asteroid. It is located in the asteroid belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, and accounts for 33% of the entire belt's mass. Number 15. The moon was once a piece of Earth. The theory is that when Earth was a relatively young planet, it was struck by a giant object, and this collision broke a piece of Earth away to create the moon. This piece then began to orbit the Earth as a result of its gravitational pull. Number 16. The Sun's mass takes up 99.86% of the solar system. Made of 3/4 hydrogen and helium for most of its remaining mass, the Sun accounts for 99.86% of the mass in our solar system, with a mass of around 330,000 times that of Earth. Number 17. There is a volcano on Mars 3 times the size of Everest. At 372.823 miles wide and 13.049 miles high, Olympus Mons is a volcano on Mars that may still be active, according to scientists. It is the tallest peak of any planet. However, the Resilva Central Peak on the asteroid Vesta is a little bit taller. It is, however, 13.670 miles tall. Number 18. More energy from the Sun hits Earth every hour than the planet uses in a year. The use of solar energy has increased at a rate of 20% each year for the past 15 years. According to Yale Environment 360, the world added 30% more solar energy capacity in 2017, meaning that 98.9 gigawatts of solar energy was produced that year. Despite seemingly large numbers, this amount of energy only accounts for 0.7% of the world's annual electricity usage. Number 19. Jupiter's red spot is shrinking. Jupiter's red spot has been shrinking for the past few decades. This spot is a giant spinning storm that used to be able to fit about 3 Earths. Now, only 1 Earth can fit inside the spot. As the storm's shrinking in width, it is actually growing taller in length. As of 2018, scientists are still stumped as to why this phenomenon is occurring in the first place. But some theorize that it may have to do with jet streams on Jupiter that have either changed directions or locations. And last up in our number 20 spot. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is so vast that even at the speed of light, it would take about 100,000 years to traverse it. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and got some good facts out of it. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you.